The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the Temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitor sideline, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys, winners a week ago in that 4-5 matchup, looking to carry that momentum over to the divisional round. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference.
Boswell set to kick off.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw McCarthy. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now McCarthy. To the right side, and he's got more complete. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
In punt formation for the Vikings.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken it around the 40. So a good punt there, but a very strong 13-yard return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Yellow, 43. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Black Ultra.
Packers.
Here we go.
First down.
Blue, 32.
At the 13-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession.
Brings up 2nd and 18. At the 22.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love to Barkley on the check down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Black swap. Come on. Set. Black. 95. Ready?
They'll run forward, Henry. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. On play action, McCarthy. Addison hauls it in. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 14-yard line.
On play action, now McCarthy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's loose, the ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A gain of 6. And the Packers first down.
Off the play fake, Love. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Red, cycle. Green Jack.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's another Packers first down.
Drill green.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, Love to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Here, set.
And a catch right side by Evans. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
I like watching a wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty.
Boswell set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. And now out comes Minnesota. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Ginty to about the 40-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll go again with Ginty. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he's got it across the midfield straight and into Viking territory.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready. Yellow, red, yellow. Hut.
Throwing. Love. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 26-yard line. Let's go.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 2nd down and 6 now.
2nd down and 6.
McCarthy off the play fake. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing is McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Javon Hargrave, the D-tackle, getting the sack. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play action this time with Love. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round weekend. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
22 needle. Here we go. Set.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Love, they go play action now. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
97. Come on, set. Zoom, 50, green. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Again, it's Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
10 cycles. Set.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Yellow, smash, red. 6, mega. Drill, green. Ready.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So no touchdown that time, but they do get 3 more, and now they have even more of a cushion.
It's been a terrific first half offensively, so it's hard to blame them for not getting into the end zone there. But the way they've been moving the ball in this one, I don't think these will be their final points of the game.
Boswell set to kick off.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. To the air with McCarthy. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
In punt formation for the Vikings.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 43. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds them to just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Green jack. Here we go. 50, spike, white. Hut.
Glove. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Field ready. Rank 38. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black, 95, 10.
Now Love. Thomas has got it, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
10 black. Hut, hut.
Barkley inside handoff. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Red, yellow, ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Final play of the half. Love. Touchdown, Packers. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Boswell for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception.
Boswell set to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
He's looked really, really sharp. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Love now. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Yellow. White. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
At the 14-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Ready.
Here's Love.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
On play action, McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
Here's McCarthy. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now McCarthy. Over the middle, complete to Addison. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 56 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. 6, mega. Smash, red.
Throwing, Love. And Thomas has it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Green Jack. Ready.
Back to throw. Love. He completes it to Evans. There'll be a gain of just a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9
52 black.
at the 41-yard line.
Spike. Black 40. Black shot. Set.
Looking to throw. Love. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers 1st down.
97. 50.
1st
Green.
and 10 at the 40.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Henry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. George Kittle, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have got it on cruise control. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jordan Addison and the offense out for another drive.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy off the play fake.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
And 2nd down.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Quay Walker able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
52, ready.
And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Packers first down.
Working out of the gun, Love.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. DeForest Buckner coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Looking to throw McCarthy. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He dumps it off for Henry. Powers through him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Love this time is going to set up to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Off the play fake, Love. Wide open receiver, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Packers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air with McCarthy. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully on to the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. Extra point now by Boswell. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
First Boswell set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, The second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. More the motion man.
Throwing now is Wentz. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Xavier McKinney
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Wentz. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Wentz. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this 4th quarter.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, You go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Carter, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
3 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Again, it's Love. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Boswell for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. The Packers are moving on as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.